Welcome to BizFlow Tutorials. In this video, I'm going to cover how to transfer firearms to an FFL. Let's get started. Starting from the dashboard, head over to the options at the top and click on the POS tab. When another firearm dealer or an out-of-state customer would like to purchase a firearm from your store, the FFL or Federal Firearm Licensed Provider that firearm will get transferred to must be created as a customer in BizFlow. Type in the name of the FFL receiving the firearm transfer into the customer lookup search bar. To confirm that this dealer is or is not yet entered as a customer in the system, you may look it up in the main customer list in the customer tab as well. If the FFL is not found under the customer list, you may either add them by clicking on the Add Customer button in the top right corner, or adding them directly into the POS by clicking the Add Customer button here. Now, enter the business's name, FFL license number, and address. Next, look up the specific firearm being transferred by entering its serial number into the Scan/Enter Item search bar. Then make sure to select the firearm with the right serial number from the pop-up window. Because the item selected is a firearm, the system will search for a completed 4473 form before adding it to the POS. However, since the item is being transferred to an FFL and not a customer, a 4473 is not necessary, so we will select the Transfer to FFL exception. The balance due is to be paid by the FFL now or later, depending on the payment method, but in many cases, the Pay Later method is chosen and they will be invoiced. After clicking the Checkout button, the invoice will be generated and several options for sending it to the FFL will appear, such as a downloadable PDF, email, and print. Once the payment has been collected, you may click on the Checkout button and update the payment in the POS. You will also see that there is a red button labeled Pending Transfer, which means that the disposition in the bound book for that firearm has not been updated and may only be updated once you have confirmation that it has been sent to the FFL. To create the disposition, click Pending Transfer. When you arrive to the transfer page, you will see a message which says that you may either choose from a drop-down list of firearm dealers that are currently in the system or a different dealer by clicking the Add button next to the drop-down. From here, you may use the FFL lookup to search for the firearm provider which you are transferring to, then select the dealer and click Autofill. As you can see, the business details and the license information has now been automatically filled out, with the exception of the Federal Firearm License Type, which you should set to 01. Before clicking Save, you may need to copy the key number in case it needs to be entered manually. Next, hit Finalize to complete this transfer. Now that the transfer has been finalized, the disposition has been created in the system. To view this, head into the bound book and look up the specific firearm. Now, under the disposition information columns, you will see the transfer information is updated along with the status, which changed from New to Transfer FFL. Lastly, a disposition record will have been made, which you may view by clicking on the number under the disposition date column. This completes a tutorial on how to transfer firearms to an FFL in the BizFlow platform. Thank you for watching.